Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered about our home galaxy? The Milky Way is a cosmic masterpiece full of mysteries and wonders that stretch beyond imagination. Did you know it's not just a beautiful streak of stars but also home to a colossal black hole and billions of other galaxies as neighbors? Join us as we uncover 7 mind-blowing facts about the Milky Way Galaxy that will change the way you see the universe. The Milky Way is vast beyond belief. When you think about the size of the Milky Way, words like huge or enormous just don't cut it. The truth is, it's so vast that it's almost impossible to wrap your head around. Our galaxy stretches an incredible 100,000 light-years across. Let that sink in for a second. If you traveled at the speed of light, the fastest anything can go, it would still take you 100,000 years just to cross from one side to the other. That's like trying to imagine the distance from here to the moon multiplied by trillions. It's mind-boggling. The sheer number of stars within the Milky Way is equally staggering. Scientists estimate there are about 100 to 400 billion stars spread throughout its spiral arms. To give you some perspective, if you tried to count them at 1 star per second, it would take you over 12,000 years just to finish the lower estimate. And it's not just stars. Our galaxy is home to planets, moons, nebulae, and massive clouds of gas and dust, all working together like a cosmic city, bustling with activity. Every single one of those billions of stars could have its own system of planets, meaning there are countless possibilities for other worlds out there. But here's where it gets even crazier. The Milky Way is just one galaxy in the observable universe, and it's not even the biggest. Compared to giants like Andromeda or the massive elliptical galaxies out there, our Milky Way is more of a mid-sized player. Yet, it's still massive enough to host everything we've ever known or discovered. From our solar system to distant star clusters, every piece of our cosmic story fits inside this one galaxy. It's a humbling thought, isn't it? Even our sun, which seems so central to our lives, is just one star tucked away in a quiet corner of this vast spiral. Even beyond its stars and planets, the Milky Way is surrounded by a mysterious halo of dark matter that extends even farther than its visible edges. This means the galaxy is even bigger than we can directly observe. So, when you look up at the night sky, remember that the twinkling lights you see are just a tiny glimpse of what's out there. The Milky Way isn't just vast, it's a cosmic masterpiece, a breathtaking reminder of just how immense the universe truly is. The galaxy is a barred spiral wonder. The Milky Way isn't just your average spiral galaxy, it's a barred spiral galaxy, which means it's got a special feature right at its heart. Instead of a simple round center, the Milky Way has a bright, elongated bar of stars stretching across the middle. This bar acts like a cosmic traffic controller, funneling gas, dust, and stars into the galaxy's core, where they feed the supermassive black hole, Sagittarius A*, and spark the birth of new stars. Think of it as the galaxy's engine, keeping the entire system in motion. From that central bar, massive spiral arms unwind like a majestic pinwheel, creating the structure we all imagine when we think of a galaxy. These arms are where much of the action happens, home to star clusters, nebulae, and regions bursting with new star formation. Our solar system is nestled in one of these arms, called the Orion Arm, which is more of a cozy little spur between 2 of the major arms. It's like we're living in the suburbs of the galaxy, far from the bustling downtown core. What makes the bar so fascinating is that it's a relatively recent discovery. For years, scientists thought the Milky Way was just a standard spiral galaxy, but more advanced telescopes revealed the bar's true structure. This shape isn't just beautiful, it plays a vital role in the galaxy's evolution. By channeling materials inward, the bar helps fuel the galaxy's star-making regions and even regulates how stars are distributed throughout the Milky Way. It's a dynamic process that's been happening for billions of years. When you look up at the night sky, it's hard to picture the grandeur of a barred spiral galaxy, but the next time you see the Milky Way, remember this: you're looking at a galaxy with a central bar that controls its destiny, spiral arms brimming with life, and a structure that's as complex as it is stunning. It's a cosmic masterpiece, and we're lucky to call it home. A supermassive black hole lies at the center. At the very heart of our galaxy lies a truly mind-boggling phenomenon, a supermassive black hole known as Sagittarius A*. It's a cosmic heavyweight, with a mass over 4 million times that of our Sun. Imagine something so dense and powerful that not even light can escape its grasp. Yet despite its terrifying reputation, this black hole is surprisingly quiet compared to some others in the universe. Unlike the raging quasars found in distant galaxies, Sagittarius A** mostly keeps to itself, occasionally flaring up as it consumes gas or stray debris that drifts too close. The presence of Sagittarius A** is a key factor in shaping the Milky Way. It sits at the very center, anchoring the galaxy with its immense gravitational pull. This gravitational force doesn't just keep stars and gas in orbit, it also influences the movement of everything in our galaxy, from the spiral arms to the distant outer regions. Essentially, this black hole acts as a cosmic centerpiece, holding the Milky Way together while orchestrating the dance of billions of stars. Even though we can't see Sagittarius A** directly, its effects are unmistakable. Scientists have observed stars near the galactic core whipping around at incredible speeds, completing orbits in just a few decades. These motions reveal the presence of something incredibly massive but invisible. Thanks to groundbreaking observations with telescopes like the Event Horizon Telescope, we've even captured an image of the shadow of Sagittarius A**, giving us a direct glimpse into this mysterious and fascinating object, Sagittarius. A** might sound intimidating, but it's also a source of endless curiosity and wonder. It represents one of the greatest puzzles in astrophysics, a window into the extreme conditions of the universe. By studying it, we're not just learning about the Milky Way, we're uncovering the secrets of how galaxies evolve, how stars are born and destroyed, and how black holes themselves shape the cosmos. It's a reminder of the immense forces that govern our universe, quietly lurking right in our galactic backyard. Dark matter holds the galaxy together. Dark matter is the invisible glue that holds the Milky Way galaxy together. Unlike stars or planets, you can't see it or feel it, but it's everywhere. In fact, dark matter makes up about 85% of the total mass in the universe. It's what keeps our galaxy's billions of stars, including our sun, orbiting in their intricate paths instead of flying off into space. Without dark matter, the Milky Way as we know it simply wouldn't exist. It's one of the most mysterious components of the cosmos, and yet it's absolutely essential for the galaxy's structure and stability. Scientists discovered the need for dark matter by observing how stars move within galaxies. When they measured the speed of stars on the outskirts of the Milky Way, they found something puzzling. The stars were moving far too fast for the visible matter like stars and gas to hold them in orbit. There had to be something else, an unseen mass exerting gravitational pull to keep those stars from being flung into space. That something is dark matter. Even though we can't detect it directly, its gravitational effects are undeniable, revealing its presence like footprints in the sand. One of the most fascinating aspects of dark matter is how little we know about it. It doesn't emit, absorb, or reflect light, making it completely invisible to telescopes. Scientists are still trying to figure out what it's made of. It might consist of exotic particles that don't interact with normal matter, or it could be something entirely different, something we haven't even imagined yet. Despite these uncertainties, dark matter is crucial for understanding not just the Milky Way but the entire universe. Its gravitational pull helped galaxies form in the first place, shaping the large-scale structure of the cosmos. Without dark matter, the Milky Way would unravel, and the stars, gas, and planets would scatter into the void. It's incredible to think that this invisible, mysterious substance is what holds everything together. Dark matter challenges our understanding of physics and the universe, reminding us that there's so much more to discover. It's the cosmic scaffolding on which galaxies are built, an invisible force guiding the dance of the stars, and one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of modern science. The Milky Way is on a collision course. The Milky Way is heading straight for an epic collision, and it's going to be spectacular. Our galaxy is on a collision course with our neighbor, the Andromeda Galaxy, and the two are set to merge in about 4.5 billion years. While that might sound like a long time, in cosmic terms, it's just around the corner. Imagine two colossal star systems, each with hundreds of billions of stars, colliding and creating an entirely new galaxy. The result will be a galactic makeover unlike anything we've ever seen. But don't panic. This isn't the kind of collision where stars smash into each other. Even though the Milky Way and Andromeda each span hundreds of thousands of light-years, the space between stars is so vast that direct impacts are incredibly rare. Instead, the gravitational forces will tear at both galaxies, flinging stars into new orbits and reshaping them into a single massive structure. Scientists predict this new galaxy could look like a giant elliptical blob or perhaps a beautiful mix of shapes. They've even given it a name, Milkomeda. The lead-up to this cosmic event is already happening. Andromeda is hurtling toward us at about 250,000 miles per hour, which might sound fast, but in the vastness of space, it's a slow-motion dance. Right now, Andromeda is about 2.5 million light-years away, but its immense gravitational pull is already affecting our galaxy. The halos of gas and dark matter surrounding the two galaxies are likely starting to interact, setting the stage for the grand merger to come. What's amazing is that our solar system could end up in a completely different part of the galaxy when it's all over. Some scientists think we might even get flung closer to the center of the new galaxy, while others say we could end up on the outskirts. Either way, the night sky will look dramatically different with new constellations and dazzling views of star-forming regions. This collision is a reminder of just how dynamic and ever-changing the universe is. A grand cosmic ballet where galaxies collide, merge, and transform, all while creating breathtaking new wonders. The galaxy is a star-making factory. The Milky Way is a powerhouse of creation, churning out stars like a cosmic factory on overdrive. At any given time, it's estimated that our galaxy is forming about 1 to 2 new stars every year. Think about that. While we're going about our daily lives, entire new suns are being born somewhere in the Milky Way, and the magic happens in star-forming regions known as nebulae, massive clouds of gas and dust that collapse under gravity, sparking the creation of brand new stars. It's like the galaxy's assembly line, and it's been running for billions of years. One of the most famous star-making zones in the Milky Way is the Orion Nebula, located about 1,300 light-years away. This stunning region is a hotbed of activity, where young, bright stars illuminate the surrounding gas and dust, creating a dazzling display visible even through small telescopes. What's amazing is that the Orion Nebula isn't unique. It's just one of many stellar nurseries scattered across the galaxy. Each one is teeming with potential, producing stars of all sizes and in some cases entire planetary systems like our own. What drives this constant production is the galaxy's vast reservoir of raw materials. Giant molecular clouds rich in hydrogen and helium provide the building blocks for star formation. When these clouds reach a tipping point, maybe from a shockwave caused by a nearby supernova, they start to collapse, forming dense cores where nuclear fusion ignites. The result? A newborn star blazing with light and heat, surrounded by leftover material that might eventually form planets, moons, or even comets. It's a process as old as the universe itself, but it's still happening right now, all around us. What's incredible is that despite billions of years of star formation, the Milky Way still has plenty of fuel left for its stellar factory. Scientists estimate it could keep producing stars for another 100 billion years. That means the galaxy will keep evolving, reshaping itself as new generations of stars are born and old ones die. Every twinkling star you see in the night sky is part of this ongoing cosmic cycle, a reminder that the universe is alive with creativity and endless possibilities. A galactic halo extends beyond the stars. When we picture the Milky Way, most of us think about its dense, glowing spiral of stars, gas, and dust. But what if I told you that the galaxy is much more than just the stars we can see? Surrounding this iconic spiral is something extraordinary, a vast, invisible structure called the galactic halo. It's like an enormous, ghostly sphere that envelops the Milky Way, extending far beyond the stars we're familiar with. Even though it's not something we can see with the naked eye, the halo is an essential part of our galaxy's story. The galactic halo is made up of a mix of things: ancient stars, star clusters, and mysterious dark matter. The stars in the halo are like relics from the early days of the Milky Way, some of the oldest objects in the galaxy. These stars are scattered far and wide, orbiting in strange elliptical paths rather than sticking to the orderly spiral arms. They're spread so thinly across the halo that you could travel for light years without encountering a single one. Yet despite this vast emptiness, the halo holds crucial clues about how the Milky Way formed and evolved over billions of years. What's even more fascinating is the halo's connection to dark matter, the invisible substance that makes up most of the galaxy's mass. Scientists believe the halo is embedded in a huge dark matter cloud, which helps keep the Milky Way's stars, gas, and spiral arms from flying apart as they spin. Without this invisible support, the galaxy as we know it simply wouldn't exist. The halo might be dim and elusive, but it's a powerhouse of gravitational influence, shaping the Milky Way's structure and behavior in ways we're only beginning to understand. The halo also serves as a kind of galactic frontier. It marks the boundary between the Milky Way and intergalactic space, stretching out to distances hundreds of thousands of light-years from the center. Beyond this boundary lies the local group, a collection of galaxies to which the Milky Way belongs. So, while the halo might not shine as brightly as the stars in the night sky, it's a vast and vital part of our galaxy's identity, reminding us that even in the quiet, unseen spaces of the universe, there's awe-inspiring complexity at work. That wraps up our journey through 7 fascinating facts about the Milky Way Galaxy. From its sprawling size to its mysterious dark matter and future collisions, our galaxy is a marvel of cosmic engineering. If you enjoyed this exploration, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to Innovision Tech. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. Until next time, keep reaching for the stars with us.